All right, good evening. Happy Wednesday. I said that right. Inspire Beauty. I am so grateful for you guys for just allowing me to kind of throw at you last minute that we needed to reschedule our Monday night Zoom and have it happen here on Wednesday night. So this is a little different than normal, but thank you for making it work. Thank you for making it happen. I've got on my But Did You Die tank top because it came in the mail today from Miss Natalie. So huge shout out to her for putting those together, getting that all geared up. And it seems to me like we need to do some sort of event coming soon since we have a matching tank now, or a new matching tank. So it seems like we need to do some sort of like bot-a-thon or something. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you to Natalie for putting that together. I absolutely love it. I'm going to share my screen. I've got some slides for us tonight. This is our, I don't even know anymore. I believe, yes, this is our first Zoom of September. I was like, where am I? What's happening? What day is it? The first Monday was, yes, I am not that crazy. The first Monday was Labor Day. And so we didn't have our traditional Zoom, gave you the holiday off. This week we transferred it to a Wednesday. But this is our very first official Zoom of the month. This month I've themed the month Keep It Simple September. I have been kind of going back and forth about theming our months, and I think the teacher in me is totally all about theming the months. The person that sits back and then has to put all the work and implement the theme into the months in an organized fashion is like, Brittany, what are you thinking? But I'm loving so far keeping it simple. I'm loving what you guys are sharing with the group. And I hope that you're taking just these little daily nuggets of keeping your business simplified. And I hope you're applying them, not just applying it once, but continually throughout the month as we expand on things, right? Today, or I don't remember if it was exactly today's post, but sometime in the last few days, I posted about getting back into the Girl Boss Bootcamp and going wherever you've left off. There are very few of our teammates that have made it all the way through every single video and commented below with their upline coach and gone through the training. And that is a self-paced training for a reason. We've done group trainings in the past, you guys, and I've learned over 5 years of experience that the self-paced, if you're going to do your training, you're going to do your training, right? And so we've taken it out of a group atmosphere where you are, maybe with brand new coaches going at it at the same time, and we've plugged it into a self-paced training. And so it can be very simple to do those trainings, right? It can be very simple to read that post today and say, oh yeah, the Girl Boss Bootcamp, I left off at this training, like let me jump back in. It can be simple to do that today, but a week from today, are you still implementing that behavior? And so today, or in that post, I had shared that it's really important to schedule that into your time. We shared what personal development we're reading, but do you have that actually scheduled into your day? Do you know what part of your day gets your attention for personal development? Is it something that happens first thing in the morning? Maybe it's a podcast you listen to as you ride to work or drive to work. Maybe it's right before bed, you lay down and you've got your book in your hand, whatever works for you and your lifestyle, but you've got to make sure that it's plugged into your day. It's really simple behaviors that we're talking about this month, you guys, but if you don't actually do them, if you don't actually have them within the course of your day, then it doesn't matter at all. I talked with our rising stars earlier today. I had posted sharing with them that something that allows our business to be less stressful is doing the work. Our business only becomes stressful, you guys, and overwhelming when we let things pile up, when we don't check in with our challengers, when we don't check in with our teammates, when we stop pressing play on our fitness journey. That's when it becomes this like weight on our shoulders, right, that we're carrying because it's this extra thing. So my suggestion to the rising stars was do the work. That's when it feels simple because you get into this rhythm of, okay, I'm going to send out 3 invites. I'm going to add 3 new friends today. I'm going to talk to 3 new people today, right? I'm going to plug in and check in with my challenge group. I'm going to check in with my team page. I'm going to make sure I do my workout, drink my shake, read my personal development. Boom, I'm done. Keep it simple. Okay, so that's the theme of this month. And tonight I'm going to dig into just a really simple concept in terms of small wins, but big confidence in those small wins, okay? Before I do that though, August was amazing, and I want to take another moment to shout out all of these incredible people who made the August Success Club leaderboard. You guys, Success Club, if you're not familiar with Success Club, first of all, I trust and believe in you to go and learn that in the Girl Boss Bootcamp. But Success Club is an indicator that you are A, moving your business forward, but B, that you are taking other people's lives along with you for the ride. Okay, every time that somebody says yes to a challenge pack, to Shakeology Home Direct, to a combination of HD, right? Like maybe a combination of Energize and Recover on HD, those earn people 2 Success Club points. And so what you're seeing here are lives. They're numbers on this screen, but you have to see that behind every number is a human being whose life is being impacted for the better because of our groups. And so huge month for us. I'm just so proud of all these faces on here, proud of the ladies who got themselves on that leaderboard, didn't quite scrape out the Success Club, but they're getting their names on that board and at least saying, you know, I'm going to help at least one person. And we're going to talk about that even more tonight, but that idea of I'm just going to help at least one person this month, okay? And I want that to really be the mantra we absorb in our team. I know everyone who's on this call, everyone who's listening to this replay, everyone who's not even aware of this call at this moment on our team page, I believe that everyone has one person in their social media bubble that they could help each month, just one. I firmly believe that. And last thing I'm going to say on this slide, you guys, is Lindsay over here crushed it with Success Club 20 in her 3rd month in the business. Not only did that lock in for her Success Starter, which Success Starter program, you guys, is in your first 3 months in the business, you hit Success Club 5 or higher all 3 of those months. If you do that the first 3 months of your business in a row, you earn a free ticket to Summit. I believe Miss Elizabeth on this chart is in her 1st month, nailed it. She's got 2 more to go in order to lock that in. Erin, who's on this list, locked it in last month in July, and so now we've welcomed to the family Lindsay, who has a free ticket to Summit. She also, guys, earned $100 from the CEO of Beachbody for being one of the top Success Club earners in the month of August in the pool of brand new coaches. You had to be in the, I believe it was May and onward, and those people earned $100. And like, I'm just so, I was already in an emotional situation when she sent me the email, but I mean, tears just flooded straight down my face when I got that message from her, because that is huge. That's big. She's got 2 little boys, a husband taken care of. She has chickens that need to be fed. So $100 can go a long way. So I'm super proud. So diving in, you guys, tonight to keeping it simple this month, I want us to focus on a couple things, okay? And I've listed 5 things here for us that I really think if we focus in on these in September, that's really going to aid in this whole mantra of keeping it simple and, you know, just helping one person. So first of all, keep in mind, you guys, that this is the season of planting seeds. In, you know, traditional past, a lot of times in the fall, especially October, November, December, as we get into the holiday season, this business can feel really difficult because at that time, people are putting their money towards other things like, you know, travels or gifts and what have you, right? And so a lot of times people say, no, I can't do it right now. I will be back in the new year when I'm ready to start up on my fitness journey. And so this can be the season where we hear a lot of no's. But you guys, this is also the season where you're planting seeds. If you are familiar with farming in any way, shape, or form, and I am only familiar on like a very basic level with farming, but you guys, there are seasons in farming where you have to plant the seeds and just wait. And we hate that, don't we? Like as humans, we hate like putting in effort for something and then there's nothing there to show for it. But imagine, you know, if you're a farmer and you're planting corn crops or whatever, you plant those seeds and there is no corn to be had immediately. You have to wait until the season of that fruit bearing, right? And so you are definitely in a season of planting a lot of seeds, because these seeds that you plant now are going to pay off come January. That's not to say that you can't hit Success Club in September, October, November, December. That's not to say that, you know, don't invite people, just, you know, build connections this whole season. No. Still invite, right? But know that every single person that tells you no right now, those are the people that come January are most likely going to be the people who are ready to go, as long as you continue to foster connection and relationship with them. So more connections, guys. Amp up your connections this month. Maybe take your invites down. Keeping it simple, you don't have to have 100 invites a day. You really don't. if you have quality invites and you've built quality relationships and you can have 3 to 5 invites a day, or in your week, okay, I'm gonna have 10 quality invites for my challenge group every week, or 10 quality invites to coaching. That's fine. But then if you're taking the invites down in one area, I want you to amp up your connection. Try to find more people on Instagram that will become your followers. Open up genuine conversations. We learned in the National Wake Up Call on Monday about the PB&J method. And if you have not listened to the National Wake Up Call from Monday, I want to shake you. You need to listen to it. It's so good. I even shared with you the document from Meg, that walks you through exactly what the PB&J method is. So that document is in Inspire Beauty, but guys, don't skip the actual like connection with Meg and her process just for that document. Okay, that's not a replacement for watching the National Wake Up Call. I still want you to absorb exactly what she's saying, but you guys, those genuine conversations that you have, you know, where you're actually interested in them. You took time to look at their account and see that they had a child, or they have a dog, or they're a teacher too, right? And laying that foundation for the harvest, because you guys, it will come. Sometimes there are seasons that are just a little slower, and I'm not saying that this is going to be a slow season. I've had Septembers that are amazing, right? But if you're feeling that, don't stop planting seeds, right? Because it can be really easy to say, oh, I'm not hearing anything positive. I'm not getting any yeses, and I'm getting ghosted a lot, so I'll just stop. Well, no, because then 2 months from now, or 3 months from now, when it's January 1st and people are looking for somebody to help them, to solve a problem for them, they're not going to be looking at you because you went MIA for the last 3 months. This is the time to show up. Next, committing to your fitness goals and committing to your business goals. You guys, I'm going to tell you this straight up, real talk with you tonight. I have gained so much weight in the last, when I say so much, I have gained 17 pounds. I got on the scale today, you guys. 17 pounds. So when I tell you, commit to your fitness goals, I'm talking to my freaking self right now, you guys. Like 17 pounds on me is like a child, like a physical, like 8-year-old standing, like hugging my thigh. Like that's 17 pounds. That's not cool, Britt. Like, you're a coach. You shouldn't be doing that. But you know what's cool about gaining 17 pounds is I get to show everybody how I can lose that again. And I don't even know why I say it again, because I don't even know if I've ever had to lose that much weight. And it's just a season of life I'm in right now. It is a struggle that I'm wearing, but it's a struggle that is going to inspire someone else. And so you know what? Yeah, it stinks and it doesn't feel very good. And maybe I've let myself get a little lax over the summer. But now is the time I get to commit to my fitness goals. So I already know what program I'm doing, okay? I already know what I'm pressing play on come Monday, and I haven't stopped pressing play in the meantime, okay? I want to show other people what's possible, and I will not stop doing that, okay? Committing to your business goals. Recommitting to your business goals. And if your goals month after month are the same thing, and you're hitting them, those aren't goals anymore, you guys. I want to stretch you. I want to wake you up. I want you to realize that if you're writing down a business goal and it's the same goal month after month and you're hitting that thing, it's no longer a goal. That's literally just what happens in your business. So I want you to stretch yourself. Where do you see yourself going by the end of the year? And even dream beyond that, right? Because at the front of your mind, you're going to be like, well, I can only see myself going this far. Stretch yourself, because the harder you work right now, the more it's going to pay off come 2019, which is just around the corner. Guys, 3 to 5 invites per day. Use that peanut butter and jelly method. You can do this. And number 5 is raise your energy. You know, negativity, defeat, feeling sorry for ourselves. Yeah, there are places for that, and there are times in my life that is absolutely happening. But your energy is what attracts people to you or pushes people away from you. Okay? Your energy is huge. Are you excited about the company you work for? Are you excited about the team that you're a part of? Are you sharing like a crazy person about unicorn juice because you freaking love it every morning? And it's like, I do my workout just because I want to have my unicorn juice, right? Like, do you talk like that? Or is your energy just kind of flat? So this month, keep it simple, you guys. Plant those seeds. Commit to your fitness and your business goals. Send the invites out, because that is going to pay off later, and raise your energy this month. Just because it's September and we're keeping it simple and we're trying to simplify things doesn't mean that your energy has to come down and be low, right? So my thing for you guys is, rather than trying to help everyone in September. And I'm going to flip right on back up because I want you guys to look at this. Rather than looking at this August leaderboard and be like, oh my gosh, well, how do I get to do what Lindsay did and help and hit Success Club 20, which would be about 10 people, right? How do I help 10 people? No. We're not going to do that to ourselves because that's not simplifying things. How do you help 10 people? You start with one. How do you build a team to diamond? You start with one. How do you, when a coach asks me, well, how do I go diamond? You need to add a coach, one at a time. One coach at a time. Like, how do you become the top coach in the network? You add coaches one at a time and you train them one at a time, and you join or enroll new challengers one at a time, right? How do I fill up my challenge group? You add a challenger one at a time. Sometimes we get so caught up in the big numbers and how much we want to achieve and how much we want to fill up our team or fill up our challenge group that we forget that it starts with one person, that every one person matters. Right? Imagine, it's like if you're teaching a class somewhere and you're like so worried about all the people that didn't show up for your class, or like, I know when I used to coach dance, it was like, I would be mad about all the people that weren't there that day. Well, where are they? How come they're not at rehearsal? But yet there were these people that were there at rehearsal that wanted my attention and wanted to learn. They were hungry for it. And so rather than thinking about the mass amount of people that you have to help, why don't you just think about the one? And when you have that one, why don't you just freaking love on them and help them and support them because they matter, right? Rather than being so caught up in who else I can help, right? So using the chat, guys, what would it feel like to help just one person this month? Like if you're sitting at SC0, or if you're even right now sitting at SC10, what would it feel like if tomorrow you woke up and there was one new person that you could help? Chat it out. I want to hear it. I love that. A renewed sense of purpose. And I think that that's so important as we're waiting for some more comments to come in. I've talked about this with some of our leaders before on the team, is one of the reasons your challenge groups can seem boring or can seem like work or you feel like you're talking to a wall is because there's no energy. And so this renews that sense of I'm a coach. This renews that sense of purpose that you bring when you're talking to the same, 5 challengers 5 months in a row. Like, you just don't feel like it's as purposeful sometimes as if you're starting to talk with somebody brand new. Pumped to have another person join me on this journey. Yeah, and I love how you say join me, like we're doing this together, right? I love that. And that's what that's about. And if there are any other comments, I will catch them on the flip side. I want to get back to sharing the screen. I'm not sure if the others are on their phones or not, so I don't know if you'll be able to chat with us in there. But yeah, the thing is, you guys, to help just one person this month, and it doesn't have to be like I help them with a Lift 4 challenge pack. No, like what if one person says, because of you this month, I started walking more. Or because of you this month, I decided at lunchtime I would pack healthy lunches and I wouldn't go out to eat, right? Like the ripple effect that we have the power of having this ripple effect, you guys, over people's lives, because that one decision to, be healthier because of your inspiration now ripples out to their family, ripples out to their children. I have moms that, on their goal list all the time, they tell me, I've got to do this because it's bigger than me. It's about my kids. I've got to live long for them. And that's so big. It's beyond just SC2, right? Like when we say it like that, it's like, oh, okay. Like that's a lot. That makes a lot more sense. It gives us that sense of purpose as we go. And so let me move this out of the way. I think it's blocking. There we go. So how do I help just one person, right? Like with this whole mantra, help one. I just want you guys this month, keep it simple, help one. And once you have that one person, that's not to say like you don't have anybody else to help. Absolutely keep inviting, right? But focus on the one at a time. So what are some ideas? Well, a challenge pack obviously is like, it's a great choice because it's the all-in-one solution. They're getting their fitness, they're getting nutrition, they're getting your coach support. Love challenge packs, right? Maybe they already have Beachbody On Demand. Have you gone into your Coach Online office? Every, I believe it's every third week of the month, they send us an email that gives us all of our clients, you guys. Beachbody sends you an email that gives you every client who has Beachbody On Demand but does not have Shakeology. What? Like, that's huge. So Shakeology HD, talk to your people who just have Beachbody On Demand or who have fallen off of their Shakeology. Get them back on it. Pumpkin spice Shakeology, you guys. Now, I know that that's not Success Club points, and I don't care, because that small win by getting somebody 14 days worth of Shakeology and having that connection, because get creative with this, you guys. If you're giving them 14 days of Shakeology, that's 2 weeks, right? Maybe with that, they do the free 14-day trial of Beachbody On Demand. There is a free Beachbody On Demand trial they can do. So you're doing pumpkin spice Shakeology? Awesome. Do you want to do a free trial? You could run a 2-week group for people who are just doing pumpkin spice Shakeology. You could make a pumpkin-friendly meal plan for them. You could, the sky's the limit, but get creative with it. Get creative with it. Keep in mind, you guys, that pumpkin spice Shakeology is worth 52 volume points. So if you're inactive right now, or your spouse is inactive, like one of your coaches that helps to make your team Emerald is inactive, this is a great way to get them back on a wagon as well, okay? The 3-day refresh. I know Sarah has been rocking the 3-day refresh with all her people, and it's a great win for her. I see the confidence growing in our girl Sarah, because, you know, when she had a team of women do 3-day refresh with her and they got their results and shared that, now other people wanted to know what was going on, right? It started with her, but now it's branching out. And so there's where she's got some confidence. These are confidence builders, you guys. Once you help that one person, now I have the confidence to say, well, this person did it. She had great results. We rocked it together. It was fun. What about you, right? It gives you confidence. Beach bars, you guys. You don't have to sell a 3-pack to get the, 2 Success Club points. You totally could if you wanted, but you could sell 1-pack and have them try out 15 bars, right? They're going to love it. We all know that. Beachbody On Demand. The other week, I had somebody just sign up for the free trial. Her On Demand just went through for the full year now. That's a small win. I got her started. We built some trust. She found a program she wanted to do, and she was hooked, and she kept it. Energize. You love Energize. I love this because when I talk about Energize, or I call it unicorn juice on my social media platforms, you can call it whatever you want. I've heard mom crack, liquid gold, unicorn juice. There's so many, right? But you call it what you want. But I love not branding it, because there's so many people that will reach out to me in my Instagram story and say, what is this stuff you drink? And that's when it's like, okay, they're interested. They're super interested. They want to know what this stuff is. And I could get them a 10-pack. I could get them just like the little 10 packets. I already know that once they get those 10 little packets in their hands, they're going to want more, right? And so, again, helping one doesn't mean I hit Success Club. Helping one doesn't mean it's even worth Success Club points. Helping one just means I'm gaining confidence to keep helping more, right? And in seasons where it can feel like you are in the planting season and you're in the waiting season, right? A lot of times those small wins give you that confidence to then send the invite to somebody for your next group or for coaching or whatever. So that's it tonight, you guys. Keeping it simple. I'm really trying to just give you guys easy breezy tips on, how I keep things simple in my business, but also how to simplify our mindset around it. So that's really all I've got for you guys tonight. Miriam said, I'm back to the chat. So Miriam said, excited to help someone in chat about it. It took me a while to find the chat on my phone. It's all good. Yeah, and I love that you said excited to help someone in chat about it, because this is where I was kind of going with the Energize. Is just like I've got a whole bookshelf of books here that I could recommend you guys. If you're like, Brittany, what book should I read? I'd be like, oh, pull one, and I'd show it to you, and I'd talk about it, and I get no commission on that at all, right? No money in my pocket for recommending a book to you. Same thing with, if you're like, Brittany, I'm going to San Francisco on a vacation with my family. What are some things you'd recommend me to do? And I would recommend a million things. I'm not getting commission for them, not getting paid for it. I'm just offering things that I know, love, and believe in, right? Same thing. When you're chatting with somebody, when you turn your mentality into that and say, I just want to chat with people about it. I just want to tell them what unicorn juice is. I just want to tell them about Beachbody On Demand and how all I have to do is roll out into my living room to press play, and 30 minutes later, I'm feeling pretty good about my life, you know, that's when it becomes just a lot easier to have these conversations. When you just feel like you're just telling people a recommendation. Olivia said, I agree with Elizabeth. I would love to inspire someone and have them also inspire me too in their fitness journey. Yeah. And I love how you've got the back and forth, Olivia, because that's the thing. All of you guys on this Zoom right now, everyone listening in, everyone on our team, all the ladies in our challenge groups, that's what I show up for. Like a lot of times, and I tell people this, if it was just me, like when coaches are like, oh, I've given up like the millionth time. And I posted about this in our team page the other day. When you've given up like on the millionth time, my suggestion for you is to get more customers and get more coaches, because you're not going to give up as easy when you have people with you on this journey. If I woke up today and I was like, yeah, you know what, guys, I think I'll just be a discount coach, I'm pretty sure all of you would be pissed at me. Like, you'd be like, what, Britt? No. Like, you can't just be a discount coach. We're counting on you. Like, that would upset some people, I think, right? But the same goes for you, and I'm no different. If you start building a tribe of people along your side, and you start building a squad of people that you work out with on the daily, you know, quote unquote, like virtually, when you start having that responsibility, man, they inspire you right on back. Because on days when I don't feel like pressing play, or days when I don't feel like showing up to my business, there's a lot of other people counting on me that it's not as easy to just walk away and quit. So I love that you have that reciprocation, Olivia. Awesome. Well, ladies, I think I'm going to finish this in under 30 minutes. Look at that. I love it. Keep it simple. Any questions? It can be on what we talked about, or if there's anything you've been dying to ask lately. About Beachbody, please, not my life. Anything? I'm just going to wait to see if anything pops up in the chat. I don't want somebody to be typing and You can unmute yourself as well and ask too. I don't think anything. Oh, Mary, can I ask this? Is that okay? And I wouldn't normally look at my phone, but for some reason I was like, maybe it's somebody asking me a question. How do you find your books when all the spines are facing in on your bookshelf? Can I tell you why I do that? I figured it out, you guys. I watch a lot of HGTV, and I was like, why do these rooms look so like clean? Like they're like clean, right? And I was like, oh, they turn the books the other way. So like when you notice on those like decorating shows, when they stage it, like Fixer Upper, Joanna Gaines always has the books facing their way. But like, I mean, it's almost like left, right. Like it's really, rather than seeing the spine, like I can see the front of it easily, if that makes sense, from the left-hand side, like when I'm looking at them this way. But I also am uber organized and like know exactly the area that it's in by like type. So like all my like spiritual devotion books are in the middle here. Like, so it's by type. So I also know the general area. That is the answer to your question about how I can find books. Now, next Zoom, you'll have to ask me like, pop quiz, find Girl Boss. And I'll see if I can find it fast. Random question. If you have a new customer that Beachbody just gave to you, but it says do not contact, is there no hope in talking to them? Yeah. Unfortunately, legally, once it's like when people have the option to unsubscribe, it's that basically they've unsubscribed from Beachbody's newsletters. And so then, yeah, I actually sent one of the emails out to when I sent out my pumpkin spice Shakeology email today. I actually got a response back from a guy that was like, I don't know how I'm on this, unsubscribe me. And I was like, I can't, like, that's not my job. I don't have that power. So, but yes, if it does say do not contact, at this point, no, there's no hope in talking with them. Is that like your only customer they've given you? Is that, yeah, like the one they've given you?
Okay.
Yeah.
They've given me 2, and I responded to one, but they haven't said anything back.
Yeah.
Or like I sent an email to one, but she hasn't responded.
Yeah. It's pretty rare that one of those leads will respond. It's pretty rare. I've had people respond before, but honestly, I've never had any customer lead join my groups and become like a coach, which is not to say that that can't happen, because there are really successful coaches in the network that started as like Beachbody just gave them to somebody and then like whatever. I personally have not had that kind of success. I will tell you though, Team Beachbody right now, you guys, has Beachbody and they have Team Beachbody. And so Beachbody doesn't speak to Team Beachbody in the sense that like if one of my customers goes to order more Shakeology from beachbody.com, they will not give me the volume and the commission on it. And I've had that happen before where like I had a challenger and she's like, I ordered my Shakeology yesterday. I'm good to go. And I was like, I don't see it. Like, and you're still my customer. So anyway, come to find out she had gone to beachbody.com. Well, I'm going to put all the information on the team page so you guys can read through it, but they are doing away with Beachbody and it is all now just Team Beachbody, which is awesome because every customer that comes in now, regardless of, you know, anything, they will be assigned a coach. Like if somebody went to beachbody.com, they wouldn't necessarily get a coach and nobody would ever get commission on their sale. Everybody that comes through Beachbody now will always have a coach because it will be through Team Beachbody only. So I'll share all that. I'm trying to gather all that stuff, that information, but just another little thing since you had asked about leads and whatnot. Awesome. Well, if there are no other questions, I want you guys to keep it simple and get out there and do your thing, okay? All right, guys, thanks so much. Wait, let's take a picture before I forget. Totally was going to forget. That would have been terrible. All right, fix your faces, people. Fix your faces. Miriam, you're smart. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, one. Oh, Olivia, it's okay. You've got a picture up, my friend. So at least there's a picture in this of you. So, all right, Olivia, we're so glad you were on. Everybody else, Miriam, Elizabeth, Mary, thank you for joining me tonight. And I will get the recording up soon. And I'll chat with you in the team page, guys. Have a great night.